A letter for Adam. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled deep in the heart of the countryside, there lived a young boy named Adam. Adam was a curious and adventurous child who loved nothing more than exploring the woods that surrounded his home. One day, as Adam was wandering through the woods, he stumbled upon an old letter lying on the ground. The letter was addressed to him, and it was written in a delicate, flowing script that he did not recognize. Adam's heart quickened with excitement as he picked up the letter and tore open the envelope. Inside, he found a single sheet of parchment, filled with elegant writing that he strained to read. "Dear Adam," the letter began. "If you are reading this, then I am long gone. But I want you to know that I loved you more than anything in this world. I may not have been the perfect mother, but I tried my best to provide for you and give you a good life. There is something I need to tell you, something that I have kept hidden from you for far too long. Your father, the man you have always believed to be dead, is alive. His name is John, and he lives in a small village just beyond the woods. I know that you may be angry with me for keeping this from you, but I did it to protect you. Your father was a dangerous man, a criminal who was involved in things that I could not even begin to understand. But I also know that you have a strong spirit, and a deep desire to understand the world around you. So I am giving you this letter, and with it, the opportunity to learn the truth about your father and your past. I cannot be with you to guide you on this journey, but I believe in your strength and your courage. I know that you will do what is right, and that you will always remember the love that I had for you. With all my heart. Your mother." Adam's hands trembled as he read the letter, his mind racing with questions and emotions. He had always wondered about his father, and now, he had the chance to uncover the truth. Determined to find his father, Adam set out on a journey through the woods. The forest was dense and dark, and he struggled to navigate the twisting paths that wound through the trees. As he walked, Adam felt a growing sense of unease. He had always known that his father was a dangerous man, but he had never imagined the full extent of his criminal activities. Finally, after what seemed like hours of wandering, Adam emerged from the forest and saw a small village in the distance. The village was quiet and still, and it was clear that the people who lived there kept to themselves. Adam approached the village cautiously, unsure of what he would find. But as he walked through the streets, he began to notice strange symbols and markings etched into the walls and doors of the houses. He knew immediately that these were signs of his father's criminal activities, and his heart sank with fear and dread. But Adam was not one to back down from a challenge. He continued to explore the village, searching for any sign of his father. Finally, he came to a small, run-down cottage on the edge of the village. The cottage was dark and quiet, but Adam could sense a presence inside. With a deep breath, he knocked on the door. After a moment, the door creaked open, revealing a tall, thin man with deep, dark eyes. "Are you John?" Adam asked, his voice shaking with fear. The man nodded, his face inscrutable. "I've come to learn the truth about my past," Adam said, his voice growing stronger with each word. "I know that you are my father, and is a letter from my mother, telling me about you." John's expression softened as he looked at Adam. "I see," he said slowly. "Your mother was a good woman, but she did not understand the things that I had to do to survive." He invited Adam inside the cottage, and the two sat down at a small table. John hesitated for a moment, then began to speak. "I have lived a difficult life, Adam," he said. "I have done things that I am not proud of, things that I cannot undo. But I want you to know that I have always loved you, even though I could not be there to raise you." Adam listened intently as John told him about his life as a criminal, and the dangerous activities he had been involved in. Despite the darkness of his father's past, Adam could sense a deep goodness in him, a desire to make things right. As they talked, Adam felt a sense of understanding and acceptance growing inside of him. He realized that he did not need to judge his father for his past, but could instead focus on building a relationship with him in the present. Before he left, John gave Adam a small, worn leather journal. "This belonged to your grandfather," he said. "He was a good man, and he taught me many things." With a sense of peace and acceptance in his heart, Adam left the cottage and made his way back through the woods to his home. As he walked, he thought about the journey that had brought him here, and the new understanding that he had gained about his past and his family. When he arrived home, Adam sat down at his desk and opened the journal. Inside, he found page after page of elegant script, filled with stories and teachings from his grandfather's life. As he read, Adam felt a sense of connection to his family and his past. And he knew that he had found something precious and enduring. For in the end, he realized, the most important thing was not the mistakes of the past, but the love and connections that bind us together. The end.